Ah! It was horrible. Fuck. Why do I try to make silly fucking quirky intros? Fucking cue the intro. Alright, last video of the day. I'm going to be reviewing a goodie. It's a Western. It has a cameo in it by a famous director who made a Western. If you don't know who I'm talking about, I'm going to be reviewing Sukiyaki Western Django. And it's good. It pretty much is kind of like a bit of like a play on War of the Roses by fucking what's his name? Shakespeare. And yeah, it's pretty much a lone wanderer goes, riding into a town, and when he gets there, frickin' he finds out that the town is divided by two clans. It's the Red Clan and the White Clan, and they pretty much are trying to get the town for themselves. And he is the middleman. Pretty much, he gets brought in by a woman who lives there, who kind of knows the whole story of what's going on when it comes to just the drama, the chisme between these two rival gangs and clans, whatever, and how there's some bullshit that has had happened, and that a lot of tragedy resulted in one clan coming in, taking over, and then the other one comes in, and that they realize that they're both kind of equal when it comes to dominance. And then pretty much a love story comes out of it, where someone from the White Clan, it's a chick who ends up meeting a boy from the Red Clan, and they end up having a love child together. And things were going really good until one day the homeboy from the Red Clan was pretty much goes to his the gang leader. I was like, yo, like, y'all need to get the fuck out. Like, this shit's getting old. Like, people here just want to live in peace, type of thing. And that didn't really go too well. It went so well that his gang leader ended up shooting him in front of his son. And wife pretty much loses her shit. The chick from the White Clan. And pretty much runs back to the White Clan for protection. And yeah, it gets pretty inappropriate nonetheless. But years later, we cut back to the lone wanderer wandering into this stuff, getting brought up to date with all the gossip, what's going on around this town and stuff like that. And pretty much the woman who is telling him all this stuff is like, yeah, we need to clean this town up. Like, they killed my boy, who was the son of, who was the dude who was a part of the Red Clan, and she just wants her grandson to be able to, live a happy life. And simply put, don't want to give out too much. There's a lot of good gunfights in it, man. We're talking like freaking katanas going up against freaking revolvers. Freaking, you get a lot of really good fight scenes, a lot of good shootout scenes, and freaking Quentin Tarantino, the man himself, makes an appearance in the movie. He's the one who starts off the movie, kind of telling you the story about this town and everything, and how you come to find out later in the movie that woman who was pretty much giving the whole rundown about this town, he used to train her, and it explains why she's a badass when it comes to wielding freaking revolvers. And when Quentin Tarantino makes it his appearance towards the end of the movie, he's just an old ass beaten man in a freaking mechanical wheelchair, freaking just freaking rolling around in his freaking little workshop, and it's some pretty good stuff for sure. Highly recommend it. I mean, the cinematography was pretty fun. And it's actually a English version. They made two versions. One's the Japanese version, and they actually did an English version as well, where all the actual actual actors in his movie actually speak English, so you don't get that, you know, weird dubbing that, you know, you typically see when, you know, foreign films get, you know, redubbed here in America and get localized. It's all, you know, straight to the script and everything, and it's fun. I definitely highly recommend it. You can currently watch it on Tubi because that's where I watched it. And yeah, until then, have a good one. I'm gonna try to do some videos tomorrow. And to the ladies out there who are watching, because yeah, I recently noticed I have like a 3% audience with the females. How you doing? Happy Mother's Day. Hope you all have a good one. Spend some time with the family and enjoy. Catch you in the next one. Peace.